Hello, everybody. Oh, there's some funny light. Hi, everybody. Welcome to day two. I almost said day three. It is not day three. It is day two of our challenge. I'm going to give everybody a second to pop on in, and I've got two screens going because this is, yes. So let's see if I can find my other screen so I can see you all when you get here. How are we? Happy Tuesday. How are we feeling after the deliciousness that was your first day? All right, I'm just going to see. Hello, hello. Oh, look, it works. Hooray! All right, hopefully it is working for you too. Let me just move things a little here. Maybe not that much. All right, as you pop on, I'm so excited to get to explore this day two with you. We're going to move into one of my very, very favorite shapes. I say that about a lot of shapes. All right, it's true. It is true. But this really, and I'm going to share with you a funny, well, maybe a delightful story about this shape and how just much I really, really love it. So, what I would love is if you're hopping on, welcome, good morning, pop into the comments, say hello, and tell us one thing that has stuck with you. Hooray for all clear, Perry. That has stuck with you from yesterday and your child's pose exploration of getting rooted and being present. So share that with us in the comments and just say hello. Um, Good morning. Good morning. All right. And for those of you that missed it, I have multiple screens. So if it looks like I'm looking away, that's what I'm doing. Stillness and being okay just to rest. Yes. So I heard so many fabulous realizations yesterday. Good morning, Mary Beth, about this shape. And I heard things like, I needed extra time. Yeah. So there's no rush, right? And how when you gave yourself that extra time, then you noticed perhaps more sensation. Hi, Karen. Yes, leaning into the discomfort. Oh my goodness, right? Because and we're going to talk about this a little bit today in terms of we so often resist that discomfort. We think we have to fix it, we have to change it, right? That we shouldn't stay there, but really that's where the deliciousness and juiciness lives. Yeah, it is available to you. You're so right. And I heard people saying you needed to adjust and that it's, learning that it's going to look different in your body. 100%. That's actually why I love yin yoga so very much, because it's not about how it looks, right? How it looks for you is going to be different, because in order to support your bones, you have to give yourself whatever it is you need, right? And so it's not about kind of those physical cues of looking all the same. There are some reminders of getting us into our body in certain ways, but how it looks for me isn't important. It's only important that you find where you can access that level of sensation and perhaps discomfort, right? And that's okay. And then staying there. Yes. Oh, and I'm so glad, Perry, that you enjoyed the Goldilocks example. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So today, we're going to move pretty quickly into our practice. So you want to make sure that you have two pillows, two blankets to perhaps support your body. And then, so we're going to talk just for a little bit, move into our practice. I'm going to draw. So I moved the giveaway stuff into this box because it's actually so much more delightful for me to like see all your little pieces of yellow paper in here and to shake it around like this. The purse was just too big and bulky, and it wasn't as delightful to go like this. This sounds like a little, yeah, I know you can't hear it because I have these. And then I have the giveaway announcement for tomorrow, which I'm so excited. Okay, so let's talk for a moment about this idea of releasing. So you've heard probably a lot of people say, right, What is it that you need to release? Or give yourself permission to release. The phrase I like thinking about is, what are you no longer available for? And these are really powerful questions. And yet, I think sometimes they're premature, meaning sometimes we're not sure what it is we're holding on to, right? We think we know what it is we're holding on to, and it might actually be that, but we move directly from the frustration into I must release it. And that releasing comes via fixing, via wanting to ignore, right? Pretending that we don't feel the way that we do. Anyone? Yeah. And so there is this opportunity when we think about the walls that we put up in our lives to consider what it is that's embedded in those walls, so that then we can understand how better to release or create the doorway, right? Are you dealing with a wall that's made of bricks? Are you dealing with a wall I mean, I'm going to go into all the nursery things. Hey, right? Now we've got the three little pigs. This is not what I thought I was going to share. But it's we get to explore what our walls are made of. And I would offer that not doing that and releasing is simply a band-aid, as opposed to slowly becoming aware of what our walls are made of as we go, and then dismantling them or deciding to break through them, right? Whatever it's going to take. But before we can dismantle, we have to know what it is we're holding on to. Yeah. And so that's what today's practice of a twist is all about. It's beginning to get curious about what is happening, what we are holding on to. A twist is good for so many things: digestion, just eat, like so many things, right? It's good for your spine. If you think about your spine, it is the central channel that your energy moves through. It is the thing that keeps you upright. And so a twist is more than just the internal massage of your digestive system, but it's also, it helps the back, right? Yes. And there are so many different ways you can do a twist. And I love this particular practice that we're going to go into in just a second, because it is both, it's very nurturing, and you can allow yourself to feel supported by the earth and by gravity. Okay, which is super important, because that idea of like hanging out there and imagining gravity coming up to meet you is a beautiful practice of allowing. Okay. So we're going to move into our practice in just a second. Let me just check my notes and see if there's anything else I wanted to say. No, I think these are the things. So we're going to just move into this practice in a space of curiosity and allowing. So what you need is a space where you can lie down. I didn't tell you that. You need a space where you can lay down and where there's a little bit of room on either side of you. Also, blankets or pillows handy, so that you can bring the earth closer to you if that's what feels good. Okay? Any questions before I lay down and cannot see the screen? All right. So here we go. So we're going to lie down, and notice I actually have my shoes on, and I left them on kind of on purpose. And I have my sweater on because I want you to see that these practices you can do without being dressed for them or without anything special. So you're going to lie down, and let's see. Yeah, there we go. And just take a moment to lie your body all the way down on the ground. And if there's any movements that your body wants to take, any opening and closing of the hands or wiggling of the feet, just do that. And then you can keep your eyes open or allow your eyes to soften or close. And just pause here for a moment and feel the body supported by the earth below you. Just notice the feeling of the ground underneath your feet and heels, the backs of your legs, your hips. Notice the support underneath your arms, the elbows, the shoulders. Notice the earth coming up to meet the top of your back and the back of your skull. And we'll invite ourselves into this connection with our body with 3 rounds of breath, just to bring yourself into this moment. You don't need to force these or make them anything specific, but notice your inhale, receive it, maybe through the nose, but however feels natural to you. And then in whatever way the exhale wants to be experienced, create that sense of release. And again, fill up on your inhale. Experience the exhale. One more time, receive the inhale. And experience the exhale. And take a moment here to just bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly as a way to anchor yourself into this present moment. And maybe set the intention to get curious about what you are holding on to. Breathe that in and let that go. And then gently release the hands and guide your right knee in towards the outer edge of your right body. Now, your left leg can stay long. If that's not comfortable, you can bring the sole of your left foot to the earth. You can also do this sitting up if this isn't available to you. But just begin to hug that right knee in, not with force or not cramming it in, just gently squeeze it in and notice how that feels. Find a breath in and let it go. And then, and this is where you may want to have a blanket or pillow handy on the left side. Slowly extend the right arm out about shoulder height and then use the left hand to gently guide the right knee across the body over to the left and pause. Remember, we're finding that Goldilocks just right spot. This isn't about where you think you should go. The knee does not have to find the earth. In fact, a way to kind of guide yourself is notice the right shoulder. If the right shoulder is high off the ground, come back out of the twist a little bit until that right shoulder is rooted. And then allow this twist to find you. You can bring a blanket or pillow underneath the right knee so that the bones are supported. Or you can imagine that gravity is coming up to that right knee and inner thigh to find you. The gaze can move in the direction of the right arm, maybe the eyes close. And then breathe. Allow your inhale to come in through the nose to travel all the way down the spine to the tailbone. And then invite the exhale to just be experienced. Maybe that means the knee falls a little bit more in the direction of the earth. Or maybe it just means you notice whatever's here for you. Breathe. There's no place you need to be right now. other than here in your body. Observe the sensations that are coming up. Give yourself an open mouth exhale at any time. And as you become acquainted with your body in this moment, without force, ask your body to bring awareness to anything that you're holding on to. Maybe there's a thought that you've been ruminating on, or catastrophizing. Maybe there's a judgment, an expectation. Maybe there's an assumption. Maybe there's a moment that you just keep replaying in your mind, or a story. Allow each thing that you're holding on to, because there might be multiple, to just be noticed. And as you notice each one, invite it in with that inhale and allow it to be there and to move through you on your exhale. Not as something you're trying to erase or make go away, but as an exploration of awareness, of allowing. Just notice. And notice how that exploration feels inside your body, the sensations that emerge. We're here for just another few rounds of breath. Allow anything you're holding on to be named. And notice what it feels like to hold on to that thing, that idea, that thought, that emotion. Find a big inhale here, your biggest so far. An open mouth exhale, let it go. And just notice how the shape of your body perhaps has changed. Maybe your twist has deepened. And then gently, 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 moving slowly, begin to guide that right knee back to center and gently hug it in. Say thank you to it. Release that leg and allow both arms to fall to the ground, and just pause here and notice the right side of your body and the left side of your body. Observe how they feel different, or if they feel different. And then when you're ready, gently, slowly, with love, guide the left knee in towards the chest, towards that left shoulder, and give yourself permission to know that this side might feel different, and let that be okay. And just get to know what sensations are here. Name them, smile at them, and then find an inhale. And exhale, slowly guide that left knee across the body as the left arm extends out about shoulder height. this twist on this side is likely to feel different. The body might need something different. So observe. Can you allow gravity to come up and feel as if it's supporting that left inner thigh? And would it feel supportive to have pillows or blankets there? Check in with that left shoulder. Notice if it's high off the earth. And give yourself permission to come out of the twist a little bit to help that shoulder feel rooted. And then breathe. Maybe the eyes close. Be here on this side. Notice the spine. Allow this twist to come with time. And as the breath moves through you, get curious about the sensations that are here. And just notice, is there anything else that the body is holding on to? And notice the feeling of the inhale to receive this moment and the experience of release that comes with the exhale. And as you allow the body to receive and release, consider this wall that you've got in your life, or maybe there are multiple walls. What are they made of? What do they feel like in terms of what are they built of? Are they hard? Are they soft? Are they bricks? Are they of hay? Are they of rocks? Allow your body to guide that awareness of what your wall is made of. We're not bulldozing through it now. We're not disassembling it. We're simply getting to know the wall, receiving it, and experiencing it with each breath. Because this wall, it's not what has power over you. You get to be with it, to experience it, and to release with each new round of breath. Notice your spine here. Notice how the twist has continued to emerge for you, how the body has eased into it. We'll find 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale, fill up. And on that exhale, allow the energy of this wall to be experienced and to move through you. And again, fill up with this present moment. And invite that release on the exhale. Last time, inhale, fill up. Send it out. Slowly and gently guide that left knee back to center. Give it a gentle squeeze in gratitude. And then gently here, hug both knees in. Be here. Allow the soles of the feet to come back to the earth. And invite the knees to fall towards one another. The feet can walk out a little bit. And then come back to that place where your right hand is on your belly and your left hand is on your heart. And breathe. No force, no effort. Let the body breathe you. And bring awareness to whatever it was you noticed you were holding on to. Whatever it is your wall might be made of. And thank your body for the information that it offered you. Knowing that there's nothing that has to be fixed or changed, but that giving yourself permission to bring awareness to these things that you've held on to is the first step to releasing. We'll seal that intention with a big breath in. And an exhale, let it go. In your own time, I'd invite you to roll over to your favorite side and then guide yourself up to sitting. There's no rush. Let this be slow. In fact, you can even stay there if you'd rather. And as you come back, I'll just invite you to check in and notice what emerged for you. And you can put that into the chat, into the comments. What did you notice you were holding on to? What did you notice your wall was made of? Know that you can come back to this practice at any time. Your challenge, your invitation, your homework for today is to start to play with naming what it is you're holding on to and what your wall is made of. What does it look like? Allow yourself to see the wall. Tension and released over time slowly. Yeah. Control and pride. Okay. Yeah. So these are the explorations to play with today. Any shares here, responses to email on the pinned post for day 2 will be eligible to win tomorrow's prize, which is a release candle. I don't know if you can see this. This is mine. You can see it's very well used. This is by a woman by, her company's name is Enchanted Botanicals. I love Deb and everything she creates. And I literally light this candle almost every day and think about what it is I'm holding on to. And then when I'm ready, I blow it out. So, and it's got crystals inside. I don't think you can see it. It's amazing. And herbs. So this is tomorrow's treat. Perry says, a wall of brick. Mary Beth holding on to fear of the unknown, of being less than perfect. Yes. All right, friends. Thank you for sharing these pieces. And I would invite you to just allow them to be there for this awareness to come. Your hips are tight with worrisome and anxious thoughts, right? You're so welcome, Perry. I'm going to hop off on a call soon too. So here is the name of the person who won yesterday's Coral Jade Wish Bead Bracelet. Let's see. So I'm going to need the address of whoever this is. Julie Brown. There you go. Please send me your name and address over email, and I will get that out to you. Congratulations. Hooray! So thank you all for being with me today to practice Please reach out if you have questions. I would love to hear how this goes, how this feels, and know that you can come back to this at any time. Share your reactions and email in the comments to be eligible for tomorrow's treat, where we will explore yet another shape and kind of start opening up to what's possible. Bye for now, everybody.